Yes. Happy days. We love it. Retail therapy. We love it when stuff arrives in the mail. Packaged well. That's always a nice start. Scissors. Fordham & Co. 1952. It's from Electronic Components. They've got this guy. I will put a link to the stuff that he's got because he's got some amazing stuff in his shop. And this is our Morse key. Yes, it does have some damage. We already knew about that. I am sure that I can unscrew that. The plan is, that's the actual key. And it's obviously going to need some work. But it looks like everything is operational inside. And it's where it needs to be, which is good. Screws are all in place. Also nice. It comes with, apparently, with the bits that broke off as well. So we may attempt a repair. Absolutely chuffed with this key. Should be a great little acquisition once we get it all wired up. Yes, I know I am not a carpenter, rough as guts, but hey, there'll still be a nice base for a key. Good enough for me. Oh no. Well, we're up here. We might as well fix the fed dipole. We've done our bodgy roof repairs, which we'll come back and fix later. I've got more important things to do. As it turns out, we actually lost a section. It slid into itself, so way higher, way tauter. We might actually work some DX this weekend. Now if you've just clicked on this video, don't worry, I'm not going to torture you with really bad ukulele playing, but I would really appreciate if you could reach down, click on that subscribe button, smash the like button like it's a CW key, and that would make me a very happy ham. 7.3, back to the video. So did our filming go to plan, and did our very, very rudimentary woodworking skills set us up for a base that's going to be a nice platform for the new keys? Well, not exactly. The router table was set up for another project. It was a Friday afternoon. I was in a hurry to be other places and be doing other things, so we rushed ourselves to a conclusion, but I think we've ended up with reasonable quality bases. So these are the two bases as they stand. I tried to get some footage on the actual router table, forgot to hit record, so hence we missed out on that. But it's probably better to be looking at the router table and thinking about where our fingers are rather than trying to film. So that is the base for the keys. And these folks are the keys that are going on those bases. This is a boat key, boat type key. Marvelous little key. It opens up, and it's my understanding these were used on the bombers in World War II. This is 1951 according to the label, so maybe a later copy, or maybe they kept producing them for a little while and were selling them as maybe the hams. And this is the key that I got from the Ukraine. I think it's from Ukraine, and it opens up from the side, and hopefully both these keys will now have a nice new home to live on. And some oil. This is care of IKEA for bench tops, the kitchen bench tops, and we'll be oiling both of those platforms up once we've got all the rough edges off. That's nice. And get your bum out of the way. We just went to Micronesia, which I haven't done before. It's only four and a bit thousand k's away, but 10 meters. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I am going to run my cable through the bottom and out the back. I think that will be a nice way of keeping this neat. So it's those two front contacts. I have this mono plug. I'm not sure whether it works, as annoying as it is, so we might just try it in one of my rigs. The one I'm thinking about using the most when I'm in the field is my QMX Plus. Video on my channel about this, a few videos actually, and one of the videos I actually put an audio amplifier in this device as well. Lovely rig. It's presently got beta software for SSB, so we're very close to having a 12-band SSB, CW and digital modes rig that it's like $300 and something in Australia, I think, Australian dollars. It's a very cheap option for new hams. You can buy it assembled for a little bit more. Why not have the fun of trying to build a kit, although I would not recommend this kit to rank beginners.
As I'm going to
solder it onto the tags that are on the bottom of this key. It looks like I'm going to have to find another chair. He likes me to pre-warm it for him. So we got this 3.5mm jack off an old TV remote extender actually. Wires are quite fine, so it's probably not the ideal lead, but we'll see how we go. Just tinning up the leads, and we may add a little bit of strength via some heat shrink. But first we have to make sure it actually fits through this little opening here, and I'll put a cable tie on as well, and that'll provide some strain relief. Woohoo! Key number one, a test into a dummy load, of course. 7 megs. Look at our meter. Get some light on the subject, and let's see if we've got a live key. And there you have it, folks. Beautiful key. One more beautiful key. Let's show you number two. We had to take a quick trip to Bunnings to get screws that were the right size. The holes that are inside this boat key, quite small, and luckily I got 2 packs because the 30mm screws are slightly wider, don't fit. But the 25mm will give me enough bite into the piece of board I've got to make it work. Now, a little word about the repairs that were done to this key. I did some video. Unfortunately, it all got erased accidentally. But in the initial part of this video, you saw that this part of the key was cracked, and I was thinking about chopping that part off and replacing it completely. So what I ended up doing was I super glued the bits back into place, and there was some little chips missing and whatnot. I got some very, very dried out rapid set filler that we use for painting, and I mashed that up into like a pulp, and I pushed it into all the spaces that there was gaps happening in, and that was white, and I mixed it with super glue, impregnated that with super glue as well, so it formed quite a hard surface. And then I sanded that back, and then I just got out the old paintbrush and went dibba dabba dibba. We have added a little bit of paint to that knob where the white filler was. Not a brilliant colour match, but dibba dab. Hopefully when it dries, it'll look alright. And that left us with a key that, look, it looks a bit aged, but it certainly doesn't look like it was severely damaged. So I'm very happy with how that's turned out, and that I've actually gotten to use the original parts that were sent with it. Let's see if it transmits. Turbines to speed. No. Interesting. Probably because plugged into the wrong key. You idiot. So there you have it, folks. The two keys in all their glory. I am really happy with how they've turned out. We've got the call sign etched on them, and they just look like a really nice object to have around the shack, and something that, yes, people, I will be using it. I don't proselytize about CW. Well, actually, you all know by watching this channel that I do. And not because I think that, you have to know CW to be a real ham. I just believe that as modes go, it is such a satisfying mode to know, because it provides you with the opportunity of building gear like this, simple stuff that is very achievable and still able to work a DX if you so choose. So please give it a consideration, and you will not regret it. I can honestly promise you of that, and the effort is definitely worth it. Thank you for sticking around to the very end of this video. The end-fed half wave is now back up in the air, and we did have a visit from our friendly cockatoos this afternoon who were eyeing it with glee, but have left it alone for the time being, which is wonderful. We're playing around with FT8 at the moment because we're very, very tired, and it is a great mode if you just feel like a relaxing time trying to get DX. I'm one contact away from the World Continental Award for QRZ, which is, I know it's a really simple one. I need a South American contact, so fingers crossed I managed to land one of those. I did have Easter Island on FT8, but they've not confirmed the QSOs, so we just need the one QSO and we'll have that lovely award and that wonderful shot of dopamine as it appears on the QRZ page. I've also got, as you've seen in the video, two wonderful new keys to play with as well. So it's been a marvellous day or so, and I'm hoping that tomorrow I also get some time in the shack, because it's pouring rain this entire weekend, so might as well spend some time having some fun in the shack. 7-3, and I shall see you in the next episode of The Art of Engineering.